and you also can't have it going where? Down. You want your weight where you can what? You can attack. Okay, now a good drill for that is standing on a 2x4. If you can stand on a 2x4, it'll help you get your balance. Alright? And then actually swing off of a 2x4. That's what I have guys that come to me for lessons, they swing off a 2x4. And if you could do that, all the guys that could do that played at a very high level of college baseball. Alright? Very high level. So getting an athletic stance. Now the first drill, this is a little high, this deep, but fathers, one knee drill. You kneel on your back knee, okay? This isolates your hands, all right? A lot of you have, your lower half is taking you straight down to the ground, all right? So you simply just lower here. Now this is a little high, but you know, low. Okay, and you'll notice that some guys will hit better off of one knee than they do standing, because you're still getting your what? You got to use your hips. What's that? Low. All right, and I'm through the baseball. Got it? And that's a good drill, parents, fathers. The next drill, you guys that are dropping and you're wrapping, this pitch is on the outer half of the plate, and it's up by the tee is up near my chest area. You guys that are dropping and you're wrapping your bat, that one knee drill's good, but this drill's good too. Now watch. This is how you work off the tee. I'm not looking at the tee, I'm looking at the pitcher. Boom. What's that? That's my load. When you load, what do? You take a what? Stride, and you what? Hands go back. I didn't tell you this earlier, but as a right-hander, and you're ready, you're at 1 o'clock. When you load, you're at 2 o'clock. Lefty, it's the opposite. 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It's very simple. All right? Here's a big thing that I saw with a lot of you guys. You go from this position to this. You go from, say, on the level 5 of the parking garage to level 6. Not good. You want to keep your shoulders level. That's a lot of you are doing. You're going from one level up. So watch. Here. Now I'm going there. Notice where my head is, some of you guys. And I'm keeping my hands inside the ball, Josh. Boom. It's nice and simple, right? Back foot's a little pigeon-toed. Stride. All right? I dropped a little bit on that. I'm hitting the back of the cage. I told your coach and you fathers, if you ever do BP in here, this is sort of a good rule of thumb here. Anything that hits from here in front is no good. You don't want to bounce the ball here. You want to get it out here. So notice, one knee drill. Now I'm working on my swing. Just stride. What did I do there? I what? I pulled out a little bit. I tried to pull that pitch. It was a good hit, but it wasn't a gap shot. All right? So keeping your head what? Down. That was better. See that? My head's down. Fathers, this is a drill that gets them off their backside. A lot of these guys are swinging and they're falling back, and then their hands go where? Outside. So if you can dance or if you got a little rhythm, it teaches them to get their hips through the baseball. All right? You could go like this. 1, 2. I'm in my what? I'm in my load. I like to cross over. They don't understand getting the hips through. This will help them understand getting them hips through the baseball. All right? But guys, what was one of the major components? Every one of you had a little bit of adjustments. You're flying open, right? Stay the other way. Well, what was the major thing that we heard today, Coach? Letting the what? Ball what?
Let the ball travel.
Let the ball travel. Don't try to hit it where? Let it come. And then the other drill, and a lot of these kids and players, when I say hit the ball the other way, I'm not saying, Coach, hit it down to first base. I'm saying hit it in the right center what? Gap. You understand that? So don't think hitting the ball the other way is to the first baseman. It's hitting the ball in the gap or up the middle. A lot of you guys want to pull the baseball, and then when you try to pull the baseball, this is what happens. This is an outside pitch, and I'm trying to pull it. I go like this. I drop back, and I'm hitting it here. Now with these bats, and what I would do, every one of you, if you want to become a good hitter, because there's a lot of guys that I coach with aluminum, 400 feet. Wood, 325, no calling, The point I'm getting at is, if you want to learn to hit on a wooden bat, okay, on a good wooden bat, there's a thing called the sweet spot. If you go like this, when you hit the sweet spot, it's going to make a different sound. Okay? It's going to make a different sound. If you don't hit it there, it's not going to go very far. You can get away with an aluminum bat going like this and hitting it here, and it goes a little bit. So if you want something to gift for the summertime, whatever, go get a good wooden bat. That's what you, and then you'll be able to see how good, and when you play a team, it's about average. Use wooden bats, and if you beat them with wooden bats, then you're really a good team. That's what my teams do. We play a lot with wood. We play teams with aluminum, we play with wood. All right? Because it teaches you how to hit the right way. If you do this, your hands are going to be stinging. If you do this the right way, you stay inside the ball, it's going to go, and you're going to feel the difference. That's a big suggestion. All my youngers, we all play with wood, hit with wood, especially at least batting practice and practices. And then it's going to teach them to hit the ball the right way. So let the ball travel, all right? And the last drill, get in here, buddy. Fathers, hurry up. That up. A lot of these kids want to pull and they want to fly open. I'm going to toss this. Remember this? I'm going to toss the ball the other way. Now, kids, if your father tosses it here, you don't want to swing. Got it? We're going to work on going the other way. Most soft toss, they do this. Okay? What that a lot of time it teaches is for kids to fly open. This, it forces them to stay the other way. The only thing is you have to tie it back at that. You got to wait on it long. That's good there. All right, try to pull that. All right, just get through it though. Keep your hands back, get all the way through it. That's better. See? So that there, it's forcing them not to step out. All right. The other last note. If you watch a lot of guys swing, the last thing I wanted to say, a lot of these guys would make contact and then they would drop their bat. They want to swing through the baseball, even if they go like this and regain their balance. So what? So what? All right. If you're facing a pitcher that's throwing change-ups, because if I played this team, I would throw a lot of change-ups. Last drill. If you put the tee out in front, he's going to have to overstride on this. There will be guys, they get fooled on the pitch. They're way out here. But if you keep your hands back, you can still make solid contact. So he's going to get fooled. This is a changeup. He didn't keep his hands back long enough. Keep it back and drag your backside. Take the other way. He's doing a pretty good job keeping his hands back and not lunging with his hands forward. Keep your hands back, don't drop. That's a good one. Notice how the hands stay where? Back, through. That's a little advanced, but at least I wanted to throw it out there. If your guys are getting fooled and changed up. The other thing is when you do the short toss, drop, have them stride, then toss it. It'll work on them staying back. Okay, that's the big thing. You guys are some, strong, big kids. You got to keep your what? Hands back. All right? All right, guys. Hope to see you soon again.